The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Ole Miss offense will go on the attack first. Last season, the Rebels missed opportunity after opportunity to deliver the knockout blow, a game that they never trailed until the final play when Garrett Nussmeier threw an overtime touchdown pass and sent Tiger Stadium into pandemonium.
And one of the things I remember most about that game, David, was just how LSU got after Jackson Dart. Their defense in the pass rush was enormous in that game. They had 6 sacks. That's going to be a big factor for them again in this one, David, trying to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm.
And you know what every hotty-toddy fan remembers? That this game kept them out of the playoffs. So there's even more passion for this rivalry because they cost them something a year ago. Time to get some payback today.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. Crosses the 30. He's got away. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Leaves it with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So LSU's offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, You can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are two of the best in the entire country.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls it in, it's Ray. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels want to move quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Rush is on him. The screen, he's got wheels. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. The throw. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the offense tried to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We wind inside 4 minutes to play in the half. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges. Clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever, down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
Man, I love what Reese says. Cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying play action. He's got his man across the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking downfield at Simmons. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Haas. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
The lone back's got it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
The Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker, he's a yard short. They boot it away. Here's the return. And he loses the football on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Picked off to stop the threat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, what a move. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that, flying up, making the big play.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. The throw to the outside is complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Third and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They're going back to the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Bring in the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line. You've got to be really smart with this football.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And after missing that field goal, this is still a one-possession game, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground, it's Diggs. Got a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
To the air, it's Simmons. Now improvising. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quick release on the RPO. Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it! He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. They'll try to run it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Fires to the tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The run from the shotgun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll go hurry up here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Brown.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. LSU now operating in the red zone. Got it behind the line, it's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's taking a deep shot. And he's got it inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love